Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. Today from TPC Boston, live third round coverage of the Boston Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Some good names up there, including our leader. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Well, don't be fooled by the yardage on the card here at the par 5 second. It says 542, and that seems short. This is a pretty tough hole. It was renovated in 2010. Might need a fairway wood off the tee because of those mounds that go down the left side of the fairway. You want to stay away from those. If you do try to get home in two, beware those two bunkers left side of the green. Those could be trouble. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. And that is not the spot to be.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, he's done the hard work, leaving the ball below the hole, but this one's going to require extra pace to get it all the way up to the top. Pretty straight overall.
Nope. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll stay at level par. Frank, really nice mix of holes here at the start. TPC Boston, the third, it's a par 3, about 210 yards.
Yeah, nice brick wall over the back, sort of give that look like it's been there for 100 years. But another one, really, you have to fly this ball on the green. There's no chance of running it up.
Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, Frank, chance to flex the muscles now. Drivable par 4.
Yeah, only 287 yards to that front right of the green. Just under 300 yards all up. Really, if you can't drive the ball on the green, the front bunker's not bad, or just over the back on the right, but well worth a go.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Don't let the short length fool you. This fourth is no pushover, and that is a very good tee shot there.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, now a beefed up par 4. This is the 5th, 466 yards long.
Prettiest hole on the golf course. A nice gentle dogleg left. There's a bunker down the left side about 300 yards, and then there's a run out at 350.
And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough. That was a good effort. Not a perfect outcome, but Frank, hard to fault the player here because he had to take a full swing at that.
Yeah, actually hit it too good.
Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well too. That could have gone in for the same price.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is. The second of back-to-back demanding par 4s here at TPC Boston. This 6th hole stretches out to 465 yards. It's a slight dogleg to the left, and there's a narrow chute there, so you really have to be dialed in here. You make 4, you made a good number. Second shot, good look at the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Moving now to the massive 600-yard par 5 7th hole. Long and accurate drive is imperative here, and players have to deal with a huge bunker crossing the entire fairway on their second shot. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Now this for birdie.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope, but other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Coming off the long par 5-7, now a par 3, 213 yards. What's the 8th hole all about?
Another hole that picks with the same theme. Really want to fly this nice and high. That narrow part at the front of the green really is to be avoided unless the flag is there.
And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. Second shot now, here at the par 3. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. What a way to close out this front 9 with the longest par 4 on this opening side. It's 472 yards. It doglegs to the left. And then that second shot is a blind one. This is a good par 4. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least. Problem starting to worsen now. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Starting the backside with the 425-yard par 4-10. Shortish hole, fairway wood might be the play. And a 2-tiered bunker on the right side of the green is staring you down. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yeah, he's left himself 138 yards to the flag, pin smack bang in the middle.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he's able to get it back to 1 over. Now to the 11th hole here at TPC Boston, 231-yard par 3.
Have you got the shot? Are you good enough?
Now a second to this par 3.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Moving on now to the 12th, and Frank, describe this hole for us.
Sneaky good par 4. It's long enough, sort of that 450, 460 mark. Bends a little to the left. Really, you want to be in the middle of the fairway here, because that second shot with the green just tilting towards the hazard. One of the toughest second shots you have on the golf course.
This is turning a little to his left. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Back-to-back par 4s here at TPC Boston. Set to tee off, Frank, at the 13th.
Nice big tee shot here. Once again, suits the long hitters. There's a little bit of a quarry that you've got to carry across.
This may be a touch right. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Down on the course, let's check in with Birdies the third.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front of the green, 141 to the hole, pinned just on the front edge.
Imagine a miss club, because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, at the 14th down, anytime you get a par 4 that is almost 500 yards, it gets your attention.
It does play downhill, though, so you don't have to smash away here. It's better if you can get something moving a little right to left. Then it will take the natural slope. You get a little more yardage out of it that way.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. What makes TPC Boston such a good golf course is that it's not all about length. You have to think your way around this golf course. Strategy is paramount, and this 421-yard par 4 15th is a good example.
Decent break. It finished in the first cut. Another bounce or two. Might have been in the thicker stuff.
So now from just into that first cut, he'll ready his approach to this par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll hold steady at +3. Frank, I don't think they've come up yet with an EA Sports Bass Fishing Challenge, and this wouldn't be the time to do it, would it? 16th hole.
We might see a few people fishing for their golf ball, though. Big mound in the middle of this green. You don't have to go directly at the flag when it's on the left. You can use that mound to kick the ball around.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Just going to sneak on by. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Up next, the 412-yard, 17th short, distinctive par 4 with options off the tee. Safely down the right side of the fairway leaves you a longer approach, while carrying the drive over the ridge will give you a short iron or wedge into the green. Yeah, a lot to worry about on this 17th with the rocks and the split fairway, but this gets a good bounce, and it winds up safe.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. No problems there. That's par here at 17, and he'll remain at +4. On to the 18th and a big par 5 to finish out the round.
Yeah, fun way. Let's see, course record 61. What can you do here?
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5. But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will be a disappointing third round score of 74. Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From TPC Boston, final round coverage of the Boston Open. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon.
And that is not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
Just keep pushing.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to the 542-yard par 5 second, renovated in 2010. This hole plays tough. Might need a fairway wood off the tee to avoid mounds down the left side of the fairway. If you go for the green in 2, there are 2 dangerous bunkers to the left of the green. And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly as a second to the par 5.
A little unlucky in that fairway bunker. Really not much you can do. Just get it out. And this is now a long hole. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And with that, he's back to 2 over. Now to the third hole, it's a par 3. What are we looking at, Frank?
Well, really, just keep your eyes away from that bunker on the right. That sort of snags many a golf ball.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. Here now with the par 4 fourth, and at just 298 yards. That's right, under 300 yards, and a par 4. You thinking about driving the green?
Only the faint of heart won't go for this green.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
8-foot putt here.
A good opportunity lost there. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 466-yard par 4 fifth, where TPC Boston begins to demand more. Players have to be long and accurate off the tee to avoid a menacing bunker on the left side of the fairway, and a 3-tiered green awaits. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Now we come to the challenging 465-yard par 4 sixth. Long, slight dogleg left through a narrow chute with 2 bunkers guarding the right side of the fairway. Par is definitely a good score here. Walking the course today, let's bring in triple-bogey the third.
Well, he's looking at 138 yards to the front, 158 to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Speed down the hill, going to be critical here on this putt for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. We're at the 7th hole now, a Boston strong 600-yard par 5.
But it's reachable. There's enough mounding there. If a tee shot catches one of those mounds, it could kick another 20 or 30 yards and certainly make this reachable. There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. Going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Now, that one's going to go begging. He misses right. Frustration there. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay at 1 over. On to the 8th hole, Frank. Nice par 3.
Yeah, this is where the accurate iron player will definitely get an advantage over the field.
Okay, safely aboard. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. He's a long ways away, though it is for birdie. That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Real golfers, by the way, do not eat tuna sandwiches at the turn. Eat a hot dog, right?
Well, yeah, but if you make a mess of 9, then you're making hamburgers.
Finishing the front 9 here at the 472-yard par 4 9th. It is the longest par 4 on the front side. Dogleg left with an open tee shot leading to a blind approach. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Par 4 10th at 425 yards isn't overly long, but it's a strategic hole and it demands accuracy. Maybe a fairway wood off the tee, and there's that 2-tiered bunker you have to deal with on the right side of the green. You need to keep it away from that. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. Now note his second from the fairway.
157 yards left. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, Frank, this is a tasty par 3. 231 yards. The 11th is all you want.
Yeah, there's a mound in the middle of the screen. You can use that, so you can either pitch the ball into that, let it roll back towards the flag, or even if the flag's on the back, you make 3 here, just walk straight away to the 12th.
And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not. And this will wind up over the green. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. And he'll stay right where he is. Now at the 461-yard par 4 12th, how do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit 2 of your best here. Somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of 6s here over the years.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Set up in the fairway, 200 yards from here. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's got it back to even par. Arriving now at one of TPC Boston's long par fours, 447-yard 13th hole. Driving accuracy is crucial here. You have to carry that rocky ledge in the fairway if you want to have a chance at birdie, but par is just fine here. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
I suspect a little bit of a misset with the approach shot. The ball barely gets on the front edge.
I'll be very happy with that one.
Yeah, lag putt, I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can two-putt from there is a good result.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay at level par. We come to the 14th, another hole that has changed dramatically over the years. This 495-yard par 4 had bunkers on the left removed, replaced with what they call the chocolate drop mounds that don't appear too dangerous until you're in them. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
I was never going to stop on the green. Coming out of the thick stuff, it's not quite overspin, but it's the next best thing. That was motoring.
Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
Now with the par 4 15th, what do you think of this hole, Frank?
I love the strategy involved here. It's not just necessarily a driver off the tee. Smart play often comes on top here because it's a second shot hole.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Just a little under 120 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag and the pin on the left portion of the green.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Moving on to 16 now. This is one where you sort of lick your chops, Frank, because it's pretty short, 161 yards. Where's the challenge here?
Where the fish go. That big lake on the left, that's the challenge.
That's the danger of this back hole location. If you're not precise with your distance, you can run out of green in a hurry. Oh. That one safely in for a bogey. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, 412 yards on the card doesn't look like a whole lot, but
You can play a little longer, because really you've got to play it down the right. Don't play it as a dogleg. Just go point A and then point B.
okay, this 17th is a tricky fairway to hit, but that is going to wind up fine. This game not just about length, it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards, second shot.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the par 5 18th here at TPC Boston. This is a chance to be a hero.
Oh, there is. The mere mortals play it down the left side. Everything slopes from left to right. But that bunker with a puff of breeze behind, if you can carry that, you are one of the longest hitters around.
All right, in the fairway.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will go down as a final round 69. So, Frank, a few good things to take away from the weekend, but ultimately, this course just got the better of them.
Yeah, it did, but at least they went the full distance. That's the important thing. You know, you tee it up on a Sunday, you know, even if it's not a great week, every day you get out to play golf, especially in